Yes, good evening, everybody. My name is Tom Omara, a member of Group 10 of students who are doing a postgraduate diploma in project planning and management at Uganda Management Institute. We are handling module 6, which is about project procurement and management. And the main topic is the user department under procurement. Number of 8, and we are here to present to you. To begin with, I want to talk about key terms which are used, and that is the project procurement management, which includes the processes necessary to purchase or acquire products, services, or results needed from outside project team. When you look at a word like procurement, procurement is the process of finding, agreeing to terms, and acquiring of goods, services, or works from an external source, often through a tendering or competitive bidding process. Now, let's go direct to the user department. The user department under procurement is a procuring entity which initiates procurement proceedings. User department means the office, the board, agency, or authorized representative of the country that issues requisition for solicitation to procure commodities or services. User departments liaise with and assist the procurement unit throughout the disposal process. It also reports requests for procurement requirements, plus deviations from the of an awarded contract to the procurement and disposal unit. Thank you very much. Next will be the user department procurement process.
Mesiga offers second to present. I'm going to present about user department procurement process, which involves preparation of procurement planned by user department in line with approved work plans. Procurement and disposal unit is responsible for consolidation of all procurement plans. Contract committee, which is responsible for the approval of procurement plans. The management board council, which approves all procurement plans and submission of procurement plans and update the accounting officer. The permanent secretary, then the minister of service for the case of sector, and for the case of private sector, the third sector, they have the boards where they present their updates. Then then submission of procurement plans and its updates, accounting officer, public procurement and disposal of assets, DPPM. Then there is display of any procurement plans and update on entity noteboard and PPDA website. Omar, can go to the next slide.
Okay, good afternoon, team. My name is Mary. In addition to what others have discussed, the user department has 3 management phases. We have the procurement planning and budget department, procurement requisition department, contract management department, and the roles and responsibilities of the user department include preparation of user work plans based on approved budgets, preparation of statement of requirements, that is the specifications, initiation of the procurement process, that is the needs identification. So in details, I'm going to talk about the procurement planning and budgeting department, its roles and responsibilities. It is this phase is responsible for identification of specific procurements, plan formulations when items are needed, and the source of funding, seeing the requisition forms, which has values and statements of requirements, approval by authorized officers based on approval budgets, registration of the procurement requisition in the procurement plan, by assigning the sequence number and registering in registration book, confirmation of availability of funds by the accounting office as per approved budget, or then sanctions the procurement process, preparation of bid documents by procurement disposal units, gives instructions to bidders on statements required, specifications, TORs, scope of work, by setting evaluation criteria, bid forms, and contract terms and conditions.
We are going to procurement requisition stroke purchasing department. It's responsible for crafting effective procurement strategies, finding cost-effective deals and suppliers, and supply chain management for initial requisition to invoice payment. Then it's to evaluate and buy new raw materials, products and services while creating strategies to cut costs and meet company objectives. Have negotiation skills and chain management experience. Their roles: to communicate the value of strategic sourcing and procurement to a company stakeholders, department heads, and executives to achieve the buy-in necessary for proper resources and investment. Work with stakeholders to establish viable, cost-effective, and strategic sourcing objectives. Evaluate, select, and successfully implement comprehensive procurement softwares. Establish and enforce procurement policies and procedures. Evaluate and choose suppliers the company will do business with through examining quality of products, pricing, and delivery time, then deciding which suppliers best fit companies' needs. Then let us have Nathan to continue with the discussion.
Taking you further on the further discussion on the procurement requisition and purchasing department, to analyze and compare financial reports and pricing proposals from several trusted suppliers before negotiating terms and prices to obtain the best deal for the company. Training of staff members to be knowledgeable about the product quality requirements, how to determine when products are unacceptable, and what actions to take when the quality standards are not met. Monitoring contracts to ensure that the suppliers meet the expectations and the invoices
Bane Grace, the presentation is going on. A contract management department, we have the appointment of contract manager, where we have the nomination of contract managers by the user department. Then we have appointment of a contract manager, contract management team in case of high value complex projects by the accounting officer, receipt of copy of contract forms from procurement and disposal unit, preparation of a contract implementation plan. Then part B, we have monitoring contract implementation, monitoring of contract deliverables, quality assurance, that is set time, cost and quality control, progress report submission, supplies books and delivered, application of liquidated damages where applicable, internal audit verifies value for money, certification of work done, verification of supplies of the delivered acceptance draft reports, interim payments, contract site meetings, maintaining contract records, then recommending termination of contracts where applicable. Thank you so much. I hand over to you, Mr. Omara.
Thank you very much. To continue with the contract management department, we have the contract completion. That is the C part of it. Under contract completion, the final deliverables or reports are made in this area. Final acceptance or handover of the project procured. Payment reconciliations against deliverables. Making final payments to the best bidders. They also release of guarantees, expiry of warranty period or defects liability.
This is not nice at all.
Release of retained payments. They also do archive of contract records. And finally, contract management team does the commissioning of the project which has been procured. For more information about the user department, it can be accessed from the following websites. Get all the information from PPDA website.go.ug. You can also get from the Ministry of Finance.go.ug and /procurement. Then you can get from the New Vision, the roles of procurement department. You can also get from the planergy.com about the purchasing department. All these will give you information which are detailing the user department as far as procurement is concerned. I would like to say thank you, all the members, for your efforts, which led to the success of this presentation. We thank you for listening, and we thank the team.
Omar, stop the recording.
Thank you very much.
Stop the recording.